Welcome to Busan EFM News at 3. I'm Juliet Hom. The military police sought a warrant today to detain an Army Major General on charges of sexually molesting a female subordinate, officers said today. In the latest in a series of abuse cases that have laid bare lax discipline among service personnel, the two-star general, whose identity was withheld, has been accused of sexually harassing the female non-commissioned officer at his office 5 times in August and September, according to the Army headquarters. He is in charge of an Army division located in the country's metropolitan area. The non-commissioned officer reported the alleged harassment to a counselor at the barracks, which prompted the military police to detain the general on Thursday without obtaining a warrant to investigate him. It is the first time that an active duty division commander has been detained under sexual abuse charges. A 3-term moderate lawmaker was elected as the new floor leader of the main opposition party New Politics Alliance for Democracy Thursday. Representative Woo Yoon-gun replaced Representative Park Kyung-sun, who resigned last week following a recurring internal feud over a law bill aimed at determining the truth behind April's deadly ferry sinking. He will serve out the remaining 7-month term left by his predecessor. The new floor leader beat rival Representative Lee Jong-gol in a runoff vote, earning 65 of the total 118 votes cast. The number one opposition party has 130 seats under its control in the 300-member single-house National Assembly. Woo is believed to have received support from a former mainstream faction close to the late former President Roh Moo-hyun, a move that may deepen internal discord ahead of a national convention in May next year, during which the party should elect its new chief. Starting today, the nation's largest festival for migrants will be held in Changwon. The opening ceremony of the 2014 Migrants Arirang Multicultural Festival will begin at 7 p.m. today in Changwon Yongji Park. The Immigrant Song Festival will be on the second day, while the Asian pop music concert will be on the third day. The event that is promised to be the most eye-catching will be the Immigrant Song Festival, which will be held tomorrow and will include migrants who passed the local preliminaries that were held in 15 regions. They will be competing by singing their original Korean language songs at the event. The Korean Culture Center at Donghwa University will hold the first Busan dialect competition on the 12th at 3:30 p.m. in Samnak Ecological Park in Sasangu. The competition will include 5 teams who pass the preliminary round that will dramatize traditional fairy tales, folk tales, legendary stories, dramas, and narrations of interesting stories about daily life, all in Busan dialect. The Busan Water Authority will hold the testing event of Sunsu 365, the tap water of Busan, and the entrance of South Gate 1 of Busan Civic Park from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. tomorrow. Hong Kong student protest leaders have called on supporters to stage a major rally later today after the government canceled planned talks. The two sides were supposed to be meeting today for the first time since pro-democracy protests erupted in late September. Now for the weather. Some scattered afternoon showers are expected in some of the areas on the East Coast due to the east wind. Due to the indirect influence of the 19th typhoon of the season, Fong Vong, the winds will start to pick up on the eastern part of the southern coast. It is currently 22 degrees here in Busan. That wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. Now you're listening to Busan EFM.